Right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great milestone who rule well. Peace and salutation to those who elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. And the name of this one is 2/3 of Israel is in a trick bag. Alright, and you're gonna see why it is a call the name the why it is a name the video that. Alright, so without further ado, as usual, we'll play the video and bring out some scriptures.
Entered the age where the battleground for the US presidency, we have now officially entered the age where the battleground for the US presidency is on social media, and influencers are becoming their soldiers. See, typically in the past, presidential candidates would sit down with journalists and they would ask them about their policy, or if they wanted to appeal to a broader audience in a more casual way, they would go on TV shows like Saturday Night Live or The Tonight Show, all of which had to maintain a pretty professional or PG setting, because of broadcast regulations. But today, we are seeing a very different situation. You have Trump sitting down with people like the Nelk Boys, whose content can't even be monetized on YouTube due to its nature. We've got him going on Logan Paul's podcast, who I don't even have to mention the controversy he's been in and currently still is in. And then most recently, and just think about how wild this is, 78-year-old Donald Trump walks into a Kick live stream with Aiden Ross to the track Many Men by 50 Cent. He then gets gifted a wrapped Cybertruck with pictures of him almost getting assassinated, and then they do the Trump dance together. What is happening? This is a former and potentially future president of one of the most powerful countries on earth. And the thing is, it was extremely successful. Trump posted a picture saying that it accumulated a staggering 100 million views so far. And it's not just Trump. Yesterday, we had Kai Cenat claiming that the Secret Service called him 5 times, saying that an unnamed presidential candidate wanted to do a stream with him for their campaign, which even he was baffled by, saying he doesn't know shit about politics. Why him? You got 2 individuals posting screenshots which claim to be evidence that the Harris campaign is paying influencers up to $20,000 all to attend certain events and post about it online. You got Megan Thee Stallion twerking at Kamala Harris rallies. You got TikTok creators doing the coconut dance, which is essentially remixes of Harris's political speeches. Both candidates joined TikTok this year, and they've got countless edits of them going viral with hundreds of millions of views combined. And here's the thing, for them, it's not just that you can get way more exposure on social media, it's that you can also get it infinitely cheaper than traditional methods. But the catch is, and it's a pretty big one, if you want to get exposure on the internet, you gotta play by the internet's rules, or it doesn't work. Which is exactly why the current president of the United States couldn't even break 1 million followers on TikTok before he shut it down. See, on the internet, it's all about engagement, and that might well mean twerking at political rallies, or even gifting wrapped Cybertrucks. And is that even a bad thing? Is this a degenerate culture that even world leaders are jumping in on now? Or is it good because this is actually what gets more young people involved in politics and actually connects with people in a real way, warts and all, that the TV never could? I don't know.
Alright, so what you see, you hear for yourself. Alright, and Salakia for having you all to go through that whole intro right there. Alright, but yeah, let's get into the video. Let's get into the scriptures. Alright, and this is showing that these devils, alright, the top banking families, the elites, alright, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, that we know that he's trying so many different ways to basically catch Jake in a net. Alright, he's trying to catch Jake in that trap. Alright, by having these two how to call them, these two individuals here. Alright, Harris and Trump, alright, going head to head with each other. Now this is a whole show. Alright, most of they will understand, most of they will know it is a show, is a game. Alright, and what they're doing here is they're trying to catch Jake. All right, as you see this this JK who does have this this little podcast and whatever foolishness he just be doing and thing on his channel. All right, they you know they come into to do what to for him to have them on his show. All right, and this is just showing that you know they come in that cunning way. All right, Esau is coming in that cunning way, and this is how the devil is just operate. All right, he lies, he shows he shows this certain side of him, like you know he's peaceful, you know, he come at peace. All right, this is how he just come. You know how the movies and them they see it, you know, I come in peace. All right, come with a white flag, you know, waving, thinking, well, you know, this man, you know, he's harmless. He's not coming to do anything. But hey, as the scripture also say, that's roughly paraphrasing. You know, his words are smoother than butter. You know, but war is in his heart. You know, that's roughly paraphrasing. This is how this devil is. All right, so Israel is basically in what, a trick bag. All right, now I'll look up the word um trick bag. Trick bag meaning. All right, it says Salakia. It says a trick bag is slang for a situation that initially seems innocent or based on good intentions but turns out to be trap, you know, involving say the black say the blackmailing of a politician or or extortion. All right, so this is what it means as a trick bag, and this is how Esau Edom has 2/3 of Israel today. All right, trusting and believing in the system, trusting and believing in whole this whole Shem. All right, this whole scheme, seeing that you know they're trying to get Jake on their side. All right, and what plan they come in with? They come in with that MOTB. This is what this MOTB bringing. Look at all this foolishness. All right, look at all this foolishness. You have these two idiots here, you know, going at it, you know, putting on a show for you all, you know, seeing who going to win or who going to lose, not knowing whoever you vote for is actually a puppet you're voting for. All right, it's not them you're really voting for. All right, because it doesn't matter which one win, they both work for the same elites. All right, the show must go on. The show must go on, and this is what they planning to do. They're planning to bring that MOTB. All right, but they're trying to get Jake on their side. Now let's get some scriptures. This is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and 11. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. All right, so this devil, you know, he's created as the wicked. He's created to do evil. You know, he's created crooked. So it doesn't matter how many you wipe, how many you look to see if it is he's going to change or whatever the case may be. This man is not going to change because he's created to do something. And what he's created to do, to deceive. All right, to deceive and to show show that wicked side. All right, so he come in a humble form. All right, because look, pay attention to what to Donald Trump. All right, Donald Trump, he's a man that he show he show a lot of interest in Jake. All right. Why? Because it have more Jake out there than these other heathen nations. I don't know if all know that. It have more Jake, more Israelites out here than these heathen nations. All right. The scriptures say Israel is like the sand of the sea. All right. So we are many. So what he do? He go to he release whoever out of jail. He 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 basically come to do what now, to podcast with certain individuals that they know Jake does follow, all right, because they're trying to win over these, they're trying to win over these 2/3, but they will not be able to win over the elect of Israel. All right, those are the Lord's people. Those are the ones that are going to be saved from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, in due time, Lord willing, we be part of that hopefully elect number. All right. So we seeing things are happening. We seeing the lies that is showing, the propaganda and all this foolishness. All right. Let's continue here, verse 12. It says, "Set him not by thee, this when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand. This he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked with therewith." All right. So the Lord gave us a warning. The Lord gave us a warning of these devils, to be careful around them. The scripture also say, never trust thy enemy. All right. Who's the enemy? These heathens, Trump is a heathen. All right. Also, Kamala is a heathen. But you're seeing what Jake following these individuals. They trust in them. All right. Let's get the book of Psalms. Look, the phone had to chime on that one. Is the book of Psalms. Let me see, 146 and 3. Yeah. It says, Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. All right. Don't put your trust in these princes, these rulership today. Don't put your trust in the leaders of these other countries and whatnot. We are the trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He's the one who is going to get you out of sticky situations. All right. He's going to deliver you out of a problem. All right. These devils cannot do that. These devils cannot help. All right. All these things that you're seeing taking place on this earth today is they are the ones who causing it. All right. So they're doing what? They're bringing a problem, and they are themselves coming with the solution. All right. They coming with the solution to let you know, well, we have all in our trick bag, we have all in the palm all in our hands now, if it is you're seeking peace, you want things to come in a better way today, trust in them. This is what it said. This is what they basically telling all there. Trust in them. All right. And Jake is going to trust in them because they're using this special tactic. All right, to get closer to Jake. All right, to come in this humble way, in this humble form, to talk and be like, well, we have all it back, a little worry, we here for all and whatnot. But it's a bunch of lies. A bunch of lies. This is the book of Psalm 17 and 9 in the Blue Letter Bible. All right, it says, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about, they are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly, and that's how they speak. Alright? These devils. Alright, these devils. Which are what? Which are actually puppets, you know, of these elites. Verse 11, it says, they have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth with the satellites and all these things. All right. They also look down. You know, they are actually above. All right. They are on the top pedestal. All right. They look down on Jake. All right. They have all the money, all the power. So they look down on Jake in that kind of way, like, you know, we're going to do them all kind of wickedness and whatnot, you know, and they wouldn't even know what Salaki, and they wouldn't even know what it is hit them. They wouldn't even know what it is coming. All right, and trust me, all they don't know what is coming. The things and the plans that this devil have in store for the 2/3 of Israel. All they never seen these things ever in life. All right, things are going to, the kind of things that you're going to see, it's going to be unbelievable. All right, it have brothers who got dreams of things taking place on earth, things that you see in movies. That's another thing, they show stuff in movie, things that, you know, this is how he does reveal his secrets. All right, he's a proud man, as we read high up here, you know. They speak proudly, right? So they like to show the inventions and all these different things, you know, on the movies and whatnot and the sitcoms. All right. Verse 12, it says, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. All right, and that's how they be. All right, they like to hide. They like to be in a close-up place. All right, doing what? Putting out, you know, making this secret, you know, coming up with the evilest plans, you know, real pinky and the brain kind of behavior, you know. This is what they want to do. They just, you know, they don't have the rulership on the earth already, but, you know, they want to even take it a step further, trying to sit in the temple of your body. All right. They're trying to sit in your temple. They're trying to sit in you. All right. So when I say that, it's talking about I meant, you know, they're trying to sit in the temple of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Temple of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is in you. All right, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. All right. Now let's get we stay in the book of Psalms, and you go to chapter 10, and verse 8. it says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. All right, and this is how this devil looking at the nation of Israel today. You know, his eyes is set on the poor, in the hoods, in the ghettos, and so forth. All right, if you pay attention to the characters that they have taken part in the, you know, in the stuff, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and all these foolish girls. All right, these people, you know, they have a lot of followers, a lot of so-called black women, you know, hard-headed, following these women. All right. So they basically doing what? They're winning over Jake. That's why Jake is in that trick bag. The eyes is set on the poor. Verse 9, it says, He lieth in wait secretly as a young lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch them. Salakia. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. You see that? So all this they doing, is just drawing Jake into that net. All right. It says here, verse 10, He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by the strong ones. You see that? So he come in a humble sense, He come and he tell Jake, hey, let me come on your podcast, we will have a good time, we will drink a little this and that, we will pay X amount of money and whatnot. These people have followers, all right? These people have followers, and when they see these individuals join these Jakes and them on the podcast and whatnot, people are going to gravitate more and more. All right, they're going to gravitate more and more. These other people are also going to get paid off to do what? To even join Jake more. Go and vote for this one, vote for that one. All right, is only propaganda and foolishness taking place on this earth. All right, there's a bunch of lies. And this is how people like it. They like lies. All right. They don't like the right things. They like lies. That is what they like. All right. They like smooth words. All right. There's the book of Proverbs 6:12. It says, A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. All right. Meaning, you like to lie and whatnot. When you read it in the NLT, it says, What are worthless and wicked people like? All right, with a question mark. They are constant liars. You see that? If we continue in verse 13 in the King James Version, it says, He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. All right? So he doing what? Guiding Jake in the wrong direction. And this is what they're doing. When you read down some more, it have verse 14, it says, Frowardness is in his heart, meaning his mind. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. Alright? Let's get the meaning, the definition of this word here. Yes, bear with me, Babakasha. So it says here, to contrive, plan, or elaborate, invent from existing principles or ideas. All right. Let's go into that word contrive.
Contrive.
All right, contrive. It's saying here, create or bring about an object or a situation by deliberate use of skill and artifice. All right, similarities here. It's showing here, bring out, engineer, alright, cause to happen. You see, deceived, plan, create, alright, design. You know, these are the things that, you know, this devil, you know, is bringing, is doing basically.
Get way more exposure.
Doing basically to get Jake on their side, alright. And Jake is going to, you know what, take that, they're going to take that beat, alright, because when they're ready to roll out that MOTB, you know, because of the system crashing and all these different things, you know, these people are going to come in a you know, with a cape on their back, you know, to rescue Jake. And Jake is going to do what? Jake is going to take that bait, alright. They're already taking the bait right now, yeah. So hey, never trust thy enemy. Never trust thy enemy, as the scriptures say. Alright, so when you go back to Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, alright, it says, never trust thy enemy. Alright, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Alright, so these devils, you know, they always, you know, they always lie. Alright, they always lie because they have an agenda, and the agenda is going to be pushed. So many of them might take this, you know, in a particular way and be like, you know, what was this all they talking about? But you know, we seeing what we seeing, alright, and we are here to basically let you all know what time that we living in and what is happening. Alright, we are here to warn Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We're here to warn you all, alright, to tell all you to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or else he's going to send that sword upon your head. So with that, I hope this lesson here was edifying. Shalom.